The Judge of the Year award is presented by the Bench Bar Committee and recognizes a jurist who has improved the judicial system during the past year through leadership in advancing the quality of justice, judicial education, and innovative programs. This year's Judge of the Year award is presented to Judge John P. Anderson. Judge Anderson is a circuit court judge for the Bayfield County Circuit Court in Wisconsin. He was first elected to the position in 2003, with his current term expiring in 2021. One of Judge Anderson's nominations came from both the district attorney and the primary public defender that appeared before Judge Anderson. It stated, "We chose to jointly nominate Judge Anderson precisely because he exemplifies a fair and impartial jurist, and he would not likely feel comfortable if only one side of the courtroom nominated him. Judge Anderson is careful to be a part of the criminal justice team without compromising the ideals of fairness and impartiality. Please join me in honoring Judge John P. Anderson as Judge of the Year."
Hello, I'm Judge John Anderson from beautiful Bayfield County. You know, I'm both humbled and honored to be chosen as this year's recipient of the State Bar of Wisconsin's Judge of the Year. And I wish I could be there in person to accept this, but as we all know, we're just not in a point yet where we can all do that to be safe. Now, when I received notice of this award, it was a complete surprise, and to be quite frank, a little shocking. For those of us in rural areas and our single judge counties, we really don't expect to be noticed for our work. And, you know, from my perspective, being from the farthest parts of the North, I don't think that makes it any easier. For those of you who have nominated me and recommended me for the job, I'm very appreciative, and I want to thank you very much. Now, in accepting this honor, I think it would be remiss of me if I did not at least mention that what I do here in Bayfield County is not necessarily unique. Judges throughout rural Wisconsin have taken leadership roles both in the local and the regional and the state levels to implement effective justice strategies, help create treatment courts, spearhead criminal justice coordinating councils, and collaborate with other major stakeholders to come up with better solutions and better outcomes in our local justice systems. You know, as daunting as the problems may be in more populated counties, those same problems exist in rural Wisconsin, just at a different scale. And it takes the same willingness to try and come up with new approaches here as it does in multi-judge counties. The only difference is that in a single judge counties, the duties fall on the shoulders of the one and not the many. I'm one of the lucky ones because I live in an area where we have a very cooperative system. Our major stakeholders work together to come up with the better solutions and better outcomes, not just for individuals, but also for the community and to make the community safer. While this year's award has my name on it, that's only because I happen to work in a very good, progressive, and forward-looking community where we have dedicated people that work together in collaborative efforts to try and solve very difficult problems. You know, before I leave you today, I think these last few months have shown all of us in our profession, both judges and lawyers and everyone that works in the justice system, that, you know, coming up with solutions to these new problems and some very old ones is probably the most important thing that faces our entire profession. And lawyers and judges need to do what we do best, and that's problem solve right now. We need to help the legal system change where it's needed, and we need to strengthen the pillars that make the system a solid, great system that it can be and should be. We should all be steadfast to be a voice at the table when change is going to be talked about, because whether we like it or not, change is coming, and it's going to be coming faster than most of us ever anticipated. This pandemic and these difficult social upheavals that we've seen in the last 6 months has certainly taught our profession that now more than ever, we need to be at our best. Again, thank you for this award and honor on behalf of all of us up here in Bayfield County. Stay safe, stay healthy, let's get through this together, and have a great conference.